teams have battled through the opening round of the college football playoff, and now the pressure and the intensity continue to mount as we go to the quarterfinals, moving away from home sites and onto neutral fields. What's the bigger factor, the battle-tested team or the better-rested team? Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's quarterfinal time in the CFP, and let's get it going. College football playoff game. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Alabama's offense comes on the field to open this game. That's a group coming off an impressive win last week. Now they go on the road to face a strong defense that gets stirred up by this crowd energy. Let's see what they can do today, Kirk.
And Chris, I think the fact that they were able to win the game last week, like you mentioned, gives them the confidence that they need to come into this environment and deal with this defense and try to get out of here with a win.
It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up. Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down and 10. Here's that defense shifting again. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab down the middle. It's Smith.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
2nd down after that completion. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a run.
Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. First down, we're going to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. And the wideout goes in motion. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Touchdown, tie, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And they get set now to try the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami, 0.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. The Hurricanes offense makes their way out of the field for their first possession. Kirk, let's check the impact players in this game. Guys who have been leaders, guys who are being counted on to deliver today.
Well, these are the guys that both these teams rely on, as you said, to be able to make the plays. And more importantly, when it gets into that point in the game where you need to be able to have some leadership, these are the men that are going to have to step up and be able to provide that for each team.
Pass clock, 2nd down now. Now they call a run. That picks up a first down. They'll spot it at the 39.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Tackle made after just a short gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain. The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Grab near the sticks. It's Moore. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. And the Canes starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up the screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss on the play. The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Oh, the pass is picked off. Could take it all the way. They'll finally bring him down, but what a play. The takeaway and a huge gain on the return.
Oh, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
Onto the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Defense is coming after him. The scramble doesn't get there, and it's going to bring up 4th down. Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. The sure hands. It's Moore. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. It's a good job here by this offensive line and the running back. Listen, these guys have really had a lot to do with why they're in this playoff game, right? So give it to the offensive line in the back, get the first down in this 3rd and short, see what you can do from here.
And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. We expect the teams to have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. A quick throw out left, complete. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Catch made, a lot of space now. Touchdown, Hurricanes, as they get on the board here in this playoff game. So they find the reliable tight end. He makes the defense pay that time.
You know, the receivers a lot of times get most of the attention, but don't forget about how potent a tight end can be. When you've got a player like this who can run routes, get a serious weapon that they can utilize, and they just did right there.
Now here comes the point after attempt. And he knocks it right through. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. That completion makes it second and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Smith. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. First down here for this offense. That's reeled in. It's Smith. They bring him down after a short game there.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
Looking to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Tackle at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Play action here on first down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, what a grab! Brought down quickly, but a big gain through the air. Ball moves to the 45. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
7th play of the drive coming up, but it is 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he finds his tight end for the catch. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Here comes a handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The back's got it. Gets into space at the 50. That play moves the ball across midfield to be set up on the first down at the 41. That run picks up first down yardage, a fresh set of downs for this offense. Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. Catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. We got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
The shotgun handoff here. First down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Really good run by this running back. The defense fortunate to be able to bring him down inside the 10-yard line, but it's first and goal for the offense.
Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. The Canes looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense flies in. They make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. It's second and goal now, back from the 14-yard line. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. He was looking for the end zone.
Risky throw here on second down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on third down coming up.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Makes a quick grab. Touchdown, Canes. Great connection there for 6 points. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do. They made it look easy.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. On first down, it's play action. And it's incomplete, just out of reach. A little too much on that throw. So second and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough third and long situation. And he's back to throw again on second and 10. Lets it go quickly. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Looking for a man. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The offense spends their final timeout of the half here to talk strategy. Pass complete and 2nd down now. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Linebackers making some adjustments now. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. He dropped the 1st down pass over the middle. Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Timeout called by the defense, their 1st of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Ready, set.
Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. And remember, he had one blocked earlier in the game. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. The pocket breaking down. The throw complete to the running back underneath. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their 3rd and final of the half.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Going to try to use his legs here. And it's good for a 1st down to the 36. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Bringing pressure. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. Exciting, action-packed, enormous drama. Talk about a 1st half of football. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to watch this one unfold. Back to our guys in the booth.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. An effective running game is why they're on top. Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You've really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that first down mark. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
Second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw misses his mark there. Incomplete.
This quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
The offense facing a tough conversion here. 3rd and long from the 42. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got a receiver wide open here. Oh, and now he fumbles the ball. The defense has got it. They bring him down, but a heads-up play to scoop up the fumble and make first down yardage. So hang on here. We've got a timeout as the coach wants the officials to take another look. He thinks he might have a shot at getting this overturned. Heads-up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Receiver makes the catch. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. And the lead remains at 4 after the miss. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Grab behind the line, it's Smith. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Caught near the sticks. It's Adams. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down.
Get set, get set.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's got it on a crossing route. And the game just good enough for a 1st down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Same tailback, another carry. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. Nice grab. It's Smith. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated and get the ball in his hands, you do that.
Play action fake. Looking to throw. He pulls in the catch. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Defensive fans getting frustrated. Offense continues to march. The pre-snap motion from the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And they get to completion. Touchdown, Alabama. And that will give them the lead now. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The PAT puts them up 3. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
17, Miami, 14.
Then it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down. We're going to throw the football. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. So Alabama will take the lead into the quarter break here, sitting in a pretty good spot as you wrap up the third quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the fourth by going to the air. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line.
Well, much like what we saw in the first half, Chris, in his playoff game, no adjustments. Go right back to giving this running back the football. He's had a monster day and continues to get positive yards.
Breaks loose at the 45. And they get the conversion there. Set up now first down at the 38.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
Canes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at second day, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Picks up about 5 yards, but it's not enough. Here comes a fourth down now. So here it is, a pressure moment. The field goal team on the field, a lot riding on this kick. The field goal is good. And we are tied up now here in the fourth quarter. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. DB's looking to jam the receivers at the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the mark. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Quick throw caught on the left side. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down. Quarterback operating an empty set. And looking to throw now on first down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Keeping it on the ground here.
Chris, overall, it's been a tough day for this offense, but especially for this running back. Just not able to find any kind of traction at all. And it's made this offense somewhat one-dimensional, and a large reason they're trailing in the fourth quarter.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Grab down the middle. It's Smith. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer to the 47. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. The offense with some pre-snap motion. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. The defense swarms. He's going backwards. He'll lose 4 yards on the play.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
And now the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Now it's third and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. Throws to the tight end. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36. See what the call is on first and 10. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Grab behind the line. It's Henderson. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. So the clock has stopped, and we've reached the last 2 minutes here. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. Looking to throw for the first down. Short connection to the tight end here. That gain moves the ball to the 17. First down. Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup. Defense cannot get this offense to fourth down. Offense continues the long drive. Handoff from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Try to catch the defense with the draw, and he will be stuffed for no gain. So on fourth down, out trots the place kicker in a very big spot here. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And the sideline celebrates. They've taken the lead here in the final minute.
How about that? Clutch kick here for the kicker. Gives them the lead. But remember, there's still time up on the clock. This game is not over just yet.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. They've got some time to work with. Do they go for a touchdown here or play it more conservatively and set up for a field goal try? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. The playoff game comes down to this. Tight game. Final minutes. Can the offense produce some magic? Second down. We're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's intercepted. Threw it across his body. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. And the defense is going to win this game, crushing any chance of a comeback. Now they can secure the W by just kneeling down.
Well, that defender deserves the game ball for that game-sealing play. Now all there is to do is run out the clock and walk out of here with a W.
So the job is simple here. Just take a knee, run out the clock, and begin the celebration. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the team that comes up a little bit short, you can see the emotion down on the field right now. They put so much into this year. Hopefully they'll be able to learn from this and come back even stronger next year.
And that's going to do it. The winner survives and advances in the playoff bracket. We'll talk to you down the line. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.